Alright guys, we're back today with a new episode of ZD's Garage. It's been a little bit, got pretty busy around the holidays, didn't get much time to make any new content, but we do have some new stuff to install to the car today. So you'll see I have a new upgrade to the shop, this new Husky toolbox. That's been a big help for getting everything organized. And I've actually been able to make enough room to get the whole car in here and shut the door just for those late winter nights when it gets nice and cold out and we don't want to be laying in the driveway. So today we're going to be pulling the bumper, some of the intercooler piping, and unbolting the passenger side of the transmission. So right here I've got some billet aluminum torque mounts. They're more of a solid style mount. We're also going to be installing some Speedfactory detent springs for the transmission and an upgraded shifter spring. Alright guys, so we got the upgraded shifter spring in there. I want to talk about something that I just ran across. There's normally bolts here to put these detent springs in. Now this is the S20 trans. This is the long gear, better like gas mileage trans. So if I come over here, I have a S40 that I'm going to be building with M factory gears. Right here and back here, and I believe under this bracket are where you put the detent springs in. What I had to do to get that to slide on was loosen these two with the jack under it, drop it down a little bit. It allowed me to slide this right on. So on the passenger side, torque mount, remove this bolt and this bolt, allowing it to drop down and slip off the other torque mount. Here's the new bolts. They're M10 by 125 by 50 millimeters long. The bolts they sent in the kit were 45 millimeters long, but they were the 1.5 thread, which is coarser than this, so they wouldn't work. So I went and got basically the same thing. Gonna be using a little bit of blue Loctite on them, and you can't forget to shim with these aluminum bushings onto here. Otherwise there'll be like a gap when you put the torque mounts on. Okay, so these are all lined up. Right now I've got the motor lowered down a little bit on the motor mount on this jack. So I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna tighten everything up. Now that both torque mounts are in, I can go ahead and hook the intercooler back up to the intake and get the filter back on the turbo. Right here in the reference line for the wastegate for boost pressure from the compressor housing, we're gonna be putting this Blox boost controller. This just came in the mail. I'm gonna be doing another video installing this and then playing with the tune and getting my numbers up closer to around 8 PSI from the 5.5 we're sitting at. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this up, and then that'll be a wrap for today.